Hey guys, today I'm going to be coaching someone I've been talking to for a little bit here. He's a Platinum Initiator, but he's currently in the process of swapping over to Duelist only because his aim is very good. So hopefully we're going to watch him on Twitch because his Discord stream's kind of laggy, but that's fine. We'll just make it do. So, yeah. Okay. You can send me Twitch link.
Yeah, I just gotta do one thing.
Yeah, we haven't really talked about, you don't like focus on anything specific while you play, or just kind of want me to watch? Because I know you said you didn't really have much in mind.
Okay, so like main things, what I know, like off rip, is I struggle with like, how do I say this, like, with my positioning on like when, so like I know, like, okay, as a Reyna, for example, or whatever, as like duelist, you know, you want to take those more aggressive duels when you can take the chance, right?
Yeah.
Like you,
Favorable
like,
ones.
as a Reyna, like you can get away with holding a one and done angle and then just dismissing away, you know?
Yeah.
So, like sometimes I just honestly don't think of like what I'm holding, and I'll be like, oh shit, what am I, like, what's my backup plan for what I'm doing?
You
So
like don't
for
have
example,
one?
yeah, like say I'm like holding, I don't know, let's just say I'm holding B on a set or some shit, right? And I don't know, say I'm playing okay, it's kind of a bad example, but like logs or something.
Yeah.
Like I'll like
Where do you
get
go
my
from
one.
there?
Yeah, like what do you go, like you can't really do anything from logs, which is a bad example. Or probably like let's just say pizza. Say I'm sitting pizza, I'm watching just to make sure they don't come up mid, and say I get one, and then I know I'm supposed to dismiss, but sometimes I just get greedy. You know, a lot of people do it. Like I get greedy, or like for example, sometimes like things I'll hold is just, I don't know, maybe not the play, or like I know how like you're supposed to like think of like when I'm peeking them, where can their crosshair be when I'm peeking? So like can their crosshair like be right where I am, or do they have to like make a move to kill me? If that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I understand what you're saying. Sorry, are you saying like you go you're trying to focus on like that you're getting greedy, or you're trying to focus on like spots that you can get out of like more efficiently?
Yeah.
So
both
okay, both okay. So pizza's a pretty like garbage spot to sit most of the time, unless you're just like a one and done spot. Normally you could just fight from like bottom mid on a cent, or just sit market. Also, I know you said you get greedy, but like if you're playing a spot like pizza, you really don't want to.
Really greedy. Yeah.
Yeah, you
know
just kind of need to fight. Like you can't really try to dismiss. I mean, you could probably dismiss out of pizza honestly, but like logs, you need to fight. You can't just dismiss away because you're gonna die at the end of dismiss. Maybe you could heal though. I don't know. Yeah, that's something we talk about, and then also like being actually in the game would be a little easier to explain.
Yeah, another thing is like a main thing is like I autopilot like heavy sometimes, and when I literally don't want to at all. It's just like, you know, sometimes like if a game's going bad, like everyone has that where like,
no, it's kind of like normal. If that happens and you can't control it, it's just kind of like a take a break type of time and come back, or like go warm up your aim and try to get back into your mind.
I feel like my thing also is like, oh, I gotta send you a link, but it's literally most of the time I feel like when I die, I don't would even like say my aim's the issue there, cause like,
wait,
I don't know,
you don't like think we could have done better? Is that what you're saying?
So what? Yeah, if that makes sense. Like also like what I do a lot, and it's like such a bad habit. It's like I'll be like I die, right? Something stupid, or I miss my shot, right? And then I'll be like, oh, I whiffed. But obviously, like I'm not just whiffing, you know?
Like there's something more specific you could have probably done better.
Yeah, like the definition of a whiff compared to like us idiotic player is completely different. Yeah.
So like a whiff is obviously when you just like missing a very, very easy shot. Like you're walking up behind someone and you miss. Like that's a whiff. Yeah. But like, you know, a calculated, like, I don't know, if you're doing mechanically something wrong, or you're doing like a strategic play wrong, then yeah, that's a little more than a whiff. So that's something you could try to focus on, is like trying to, whenever you die, trying to think of, you know, a specific like reason why or what you did wrong, if that makes sense, and then try not to do it again in the future, I guess.
And then I'd probably say like one more main thing is probably like staying calm during the game if I'm doing bad.
Yeah, that's a problem for me. So
Like I'll be like, especially on Reyna, like it's the worst. Like it's the worst feeling when you're doing shit on Reyna because you know your character's like, you know, if a Reyna's popping off, it's over. Like it
yeah,
happens in almost any game. If the Reyna has like 20 kills when it's like 7-7 or 7-8 or some shit, like the Reyna's like feeling himself or whatever. And it's like when you have those games and you're at like 20 kills or whatever and you're just feeling it, like you can't really stop a good Reyna.
yeah. I will say that there is something to be said about like losing gracefully or like getting carried. And if you're having a bad game, it's definitely a skill to, because obviously our aim's very good, but it's definitely a skill to like learn to like still communicate effectively and like not tilt too hard, not say like the game's over just because you're playing bad, because yeah, obviously Reyna could hard carry the game, but even if you're that Reyna and you're not hard carrying, then I understand the game's definitely not over. Yeah.
But
Like you have flashes. Flash is really good for info. Flash is really good for helping your team out. If it's not your game and you're against opponents that are potentially better than you, then trying to play a little more passive, playing a little more on your util, is really good. So
yeah.
so wait, let's test how long the stream's delayed real quick. Just click on settings right now and just I want to see how long it's delayed.
Maybe like 1-2 seconds.
Okay. Go to your weapons.
Like my collection?
Yeah, go to Vandal. Like click on the Vandal skins.
Okay.
Okay, that's pretty good, I think. So yeah, we'll see how it is in game. You can go and start though.
If not, worse than we should go back to the screen share. But
I think it'll be fine. If it's like 10 seconds, and yeah, but surely we're good. Okay. So how much have you been playing, like per day or however much you
recently, like so I started back, like I came back to the game when just the end or like probably like 2 weeks left of the last act. So like I've been consistently playing again for like about a month now.
Okay, so consistently as in like a
like
few hours
literally
a
like
day?
6 hours a day. Yeah.
Okay.
6-5 hours.
Yeah. Okay. So are
And
you,
honestly, the start was like probably for that whole 2 weeks or 3 weeks was just like I think I just DM'd that whole time and I was just like just literally just playing on Reddit, whatever. At the end of the act I was playing, like I started playing at the end of the act, and then now this act it was just like I don't know. I just felt like before I put myself into like the grind, I want to figure out some things that I have issues with, even though I already know some things, and then go from there. If that makes sense.
definitely I've learned to just throw myself into comp, even sometimes if I know I'm gonna play like bad. Because like I know I need to get my muscle memory back, so
Yeah.
but I think you have a lot of potential just from watching some of your clips, and I'm not surprised you're in gold because it's kind of early act still, but I would expect to see you in Plat pretty soon.
This is my weakest map, bro.
Yeah, it's delayed by like 2 seconds. It's fine. This is a good map for Reyna though, so
I suck on this map with her. Like on this map, like I just don't know how to play this map. So this is probably like the best example.
that's a good thing. Yeah.
Nice, good start.
So I will say there's a lot of places you can flash for info on this map, especially toward like A.
Yeah, because you can flash to the door for your teammate or something.
Yeah.
Or like, or they can like walk up.
Looks like your teammates are not happy with you for player 2.
Gotta love NA, bro.
That's an insta beat for me, but so we can where do you start here if we're on defense?
I like starting A.
Okay.
Usually.
So okay,
Or-
let me give you a really good tip here that I think will really help you understand this map. So there's 4 areas you can attack,
Yeah.
and
Isn't that just like dish?
dish,
like, you could
arcade,
also
and then
put
2 mains.
Arcade, yeah, both mains.
So like both mains, or you're gonna want to prioritize defending those over the other 2, right? Because whenever you push a side on this map, it's almost like people are rarely gonna go dish ever, but no one also is probably gonna 5-man push arcade. So like it's probably gonna be majority pushing A main and B main, with like 1 max 2 arcade and dish again is kind of rare to push. So you're gonna want to try to prioritize defending those as Reyna on defense, and also pushing those, and then also getting good at lurking up arcade and dish is valuable on attack.
What the hell? This Reyna is definitely smurfing.
Uh oh, that's okay. She's definitely bronze.
Yeah, she's definitely a bronze.
Okay. So we're attacking. Where do you go on attack? I always honestly start arcade.
Yeah. Yeah, so like that's another thing with me is I'm a way better defensive player than a like I play way better on defense than attack.
Okay, we're gonna look at that because I think you could be a really good attack player with your aim.
Yeah.
So you can start wherever you want.
You guys want to do a fast A hit? I bet. Do you do this on your pistol? I know you buy usually
Yeah, that's what I buy.
Frenzy.
No, I usually buy Ghost actually.
Okay.
Yeah, you can buy Frenzy. Some Reynas will buy Chirp. I think it's worth to have the extra heal, especially on pistol round.
Yeah.
Like Frenzy, I would only opt for like probably 20%, 10% of the time. Depends on the map and like where I'm playing. So this is probably what I would buy as well.
Isn't Jett flank? I whiffed. She's hit 55.
It's delayed like 3-4 seconds. Okay.
Yeah.
Good kill. You hit her for a good amount. So I mean, you played that pretty well.
Yeah. Other than like
Just
I don't know,
aim.
maybe just wait for the Jett. But I don't know. I just felt like he would be peeking.
So let's
Yeah.
call for a fast A again.
Yep.
And this time I want you to flash out the door and just run out door with confidence. I don't know what you buy. Yeah, Spectre's perfect. What I would buy. Let's call for fast A again. Say I'm gonna run out door.
You want to go fast A and I'll run out a door, and then yeah. Right.
You might want to
I don't
have
know.
the Sage wall something else because you don't want her to wall you off. But
And just don't wall me off stage, okay?
yeah, perfect.
You might peek this off rip with a dig.
It's big confidence here.
One's dish. Oh.
Oh, that's unlucky. Yeah.
Just took off my head. I don't know. I felt like I had to go like kind of faster because I like taking that fight against CT.
Yeah, that's a pretty I mean, yeah, you don't have to, you could go a little faster for sure, but that's a good play. I don't know if you ever would consider that normally, but you can also go up the rope and then you could just kind of walk from there and
Yeah.
wait for people, cut off the rotations. They won't be able to get to A from their spawn, so. But what you did was
guys. I
normally
got shit on by it right now.
yeah, normally that's a completely good play. It's
Yeah, I
kinda
get
unlucky.
one there. I get one there and then I E out for info to see if there's anyone else coming.
So here we can either, I mean, honestly, calling for another A hit's good because they're probably gonna stack toward B, but you can also just default. Probably gonna
I think
buy.
we should go do like a
Sheriff.
dish shit or something.
Yeah, you can like
We
call
could
for
just go fast dish.
5-man walk up dish or like some weird like that. I don't know.
Do you want to do something? Do you guys want to try like a 5-man walk up dish since we're on a shit buy?
Yeah, exactly.
We'll just like classic rush the guy.
So if your teammates listen, you can do
Yeah.
you can do stuff like this. It's really good
Yeah.
because especially on eco runs. I'd like to see you bought something here though.
Yeah, I probably should buy a deagle.
Probably
He
should
might
buy-
walk
yeah.
up close on this. It's a bad smoke. Yeah, he was close. Oh, I thought my teammates would have had him. They're holding from there.
Good try. Yeah, I saw him on the minimap. I would have like tried to fight him instantly.
Yeah. Probably should have just fought it with everyone.
Also, I probably would have bought like Deagle Flash.
Yeah.
Think he would have had
Because
enough.
like I can get away with light armor and whatever.
or
versus those.
just Ghost double flash something like that.
Yeah, because they're still on like not the best guns. That's fine.
So here we could just call for a B push. I would like to see like normal B hit on this map since you
Yeah.
might not know is like usually go like 3 main and then 3 or 4 main then 1 or 2 arcade.
Yeah.
And arcade there's a couple of like special things you have to worry about, but I don't think these players are gonna play them. Basically behind these boxes you're probably already seeing them right now to the right.
Yeah.
they can hide behind that as soon as the round starts without you being able to see them. So
Yeah, that's what I like doing on defense, is walking up and taking like a quick fight. And see.
so yeah, our main
You
objective
want to
here
try
is
B hit?
yeah, just try to get a kill.
Just gotta shoot my gun before they shoot me. Simple.
I'm gonna teach you how to take fights as well here, but we don't have to do this round.
Should I go up arcade and will they go thing, or should I entry for them?
You can go with them because Jett's there. She can lurk. So here, if you can get through canteen, that's really good. If you can get tower, that's also really good.
He might swing this.
If you can walk into canteen, you cut off their spawn.
Yeah.
Can res.
Let's walk up off this. Cool.
Okay.
Lucky the Reyna's opping. I don't know. My crosshair was a bit too high there. I should have killed this guy.
I think you're, like, I don't know how to word it. I think you're like a little slow walking up to them to fight. But we can keep watching you. I want to see maybe you peek A main, just like, you know where they can peek you from A main?
Yeah.
You're just gonna
Like
try to
that
like,
close
if you
angle.
guys lose this, try to buy deagle and do that. Otherwise,
Yeah, I need
Oh.
to work on my deagle. My deagle is bad. Oh, we lost this one. Nice.
okay, you could probably buy. I
I think
can't.
so. I'll just go light armor.
So here, let's just call to play default. Go for kills. Yeah, light armor's always good on Reyna. Just go for the kill A main, and you don't need to push out. Just look for it, and you can always just rotate. This map's quite also CT sided, by the way, just because how quickly they can
Yeah.
rotate.
You guys wanna? I'm gonna see if I can get a pick on this guy, man, and we'll just play off that. I'm gonna flash off it. I'm gonna flash through.
Can go up the rope.
I'm holding spawn. Make spawn. Oh no! I whiffed.
It's okay.
I whiffed. That was bad.
There's a couple things that run. So
Yeah.
whenever you peeked, I didn't intend for you to flash because you don't really need to. You just take the fight, especially if they're
Okay.
aim. Also, I would have healed just to get full armor. I think you probably normally would have, but
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like I don't know. I just wanted to save it because
you should
I don't know. I
request.
thought
you.
like more would come spawn.
Let's just go
Okay.
arcade. I want to get you comfortable with the map.
I'm gonna fight our kid.
Yep. So, basically, just attacking from all points is good. As Reyna.
Would you just say that I would just fight this and just hold for that close box?
Yeah, and you can check Kevin as well.
Oh, I cannot shoot my gun right now. Holy.
And this Reyna is kind of crazy, huh?
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just missing right now.
That's okay.
Lucky.
I'm still saying a few things. This kind of happens sometimes whenever I coach people. I don't even know if it's the pressure for you, but probably not. But we'll see.
No,
You're also a
I don't know.
defense-sided player, you said, so.
I just need to get like one round and I'll be chilling.
Yeah, just maintain your composure for now. Cypher's there.
Yes.
Okay. So, this time let's peek A main again. We have to redeem ourselves on this right now. Just fight her again, and you don't have to flash. You can just literally speak.
Okay.
Also, you can request your Astra's gonna max.
Oh, Ashley, can you buy me? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize. Usually I just like buy if I have the money.
Yeah, that's a good thing to do. Mainly like earlier in the half, because it actually will add up toward the end.
Mhm. Cypher's close.
Nice shot.
I'm gonna flash through. Guy's A player. Or B player, sorry. If I win it this time, let's see. I won what?
I bet she'll be there.
No, I'm like hesitating to shoot right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you where you should sit there because there's one spot that's very good. And also that
I'm just like hesitating to shoot.
I don't know if you like automatically did that without thinking, but that dismiss was unnecessary.
To peek that, or
Yeah.
just to re-peek that.
Just in general, like you could just jiggle it instead of dismissing in, because you could have traded your teammate as well.
Yeah, I probably should have. I don't know. Probably definitely could have killed that cipher there.
Yeah.
They're on a bad buy. We should just fight A main again, or I don't know. They're gonna have Deagles.
You call fight A main and then go B or something. It's good.
We'll fight A main, and then if we have to go back B, if we don't get the pick, we'll just go back B. I'm gonna flash you to say I think we're going here. Nice, good pick. That means there's no one on B.
We're on B now, yep.
He's sight. Let's go B, let's go B. He's close sight.
You can flash again and then...
Oh. Probably should have done that.
Oh, it's fine. Sorry, the delay's just... Yeah, ask your team to come. Okay, they're coming.
You want to just smoke dash on this jet? And I'll flash for you?
You guys have so many ults. You pop ult and just run in here, bro. This is how Reyna works.
You're gonna be like 2 CT. It could be close arcade. They're about to peek.
Okay, good job. I think I've figured out what your primary flaw is, but I'm not gonna say it yet because I want you to play differently. So ask Astra to wall or Sky to ult. Probably just ask Sky to ult somewhere and yeah.
Okay, can you just ult like B or something, and we see how many people are at B, and then we'll just hit.
Yeah, there is no wrong call. There is technically a wrong call, but whenever you say calls, say them with confidence so your team wants to follow them. And you're doing good, better than most people.
He might peek this with an op this round. That's close. Nice, we know one tower.
False scout.
One tower. Peek this with me.
It's a good dismiss.
Ooh. There's one arcade.
This Reyna is just...
I would just hold.
Yeah, she's just smurfing, I think, but... You have killed her a few times. So,
Let's just hold there. Stay alive. Oh, I'm alive. Let's go. I'll grab it. I'll grab my food in a sec. Thank you. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I don't think I was gonna say anything actually. I'm just trying to think like what else you could be doing better, but I know what primarily you could be doing better.
I feel like I'm just not getting like the impact kills, or I don't know. I feel like I'm like valuing my life too much.
How long have you been playing duelist for?
When I started playing the game, I started playing duelist, and then I went from like sentinel, then I went from sky, which I was like playing like so much sky, and then I don't know. I realized like probably like last week, or I was like I'm probably a better duelist player.
Let's flash out door again. You can go on your own actually. It's fine. You don't have to go super hard. You can just flash for a kill.
We got timing tower. Should have went up.
Nah, you're good.
I just wanted to, I don't know, maybe because I knew we had noise outside of B, so
Yeah, I think your biggest problem is that you're kind of like uncomfortable on entering. So like you're a little unsure of like where to go at times.
Mm-hmm.
And like I wrote down slow slash non-aggressive, and like your positioning's good, but like it's almost like your positioning as like a Sky, right? Because that's probably what you have a lot of time on recently.
Yeah, probably
like a lot, yeah. So I think that is your primary issue. It's just a matter of, I'm gonna show you like what I would do. I think that would really help because you can
like, so this map especially is like, it's just like I'm not comfortable on this map, if it makes sense, you know?
Yeah.
Like
no,
for example, Ascent, like I'm always peeking on Ascent. I love Ascent.
Yeah, that was a shot, by the way.
Canteen one and then one. Oh, he hits this. No. He has to fight.
Dash on him, what?
Empty.
I would have dashed on him so long ago.
Do that or he switches to the rifle there.
I would have dashed with shorty, honestly. Free kill.
Yeah.
Okay, let's fight Arcade again. I know he died there, but let's just keep fighting. Let's just keep practicing.
I'm gonna go Arcade.
So the Reyna does fight there. She either fights A main or Arcade. So
if you guys want, you guys could maybe go up Dish. I'll go Arcade, because last time the Omen played close and we got a pretty easy kill on him, and they're on a shit buy. Like Cypher is gonna force for one.
See, this is what we mean as well. Like you're bottom fragging and you're still IGLing. That's really valuable.
I've healed.
No, that was good. She probably re-peeked you. You can ask for Sage heal.
Guys, can I get a heal? I have B. They're rotating.
Ask for rotate B.
Rotate B, rotate B.
Nice. Okay, that's fine. They're already pretty deep. It's fine.
Good.
You're probably good to just walk their spawn, honestly. It's fine.
Yeah, that's what I do. I have flashes. Nice. Yeah, I knew it. The summon's a free kill.
Yep. So we could just.
You could probably hit it again.
Just one more. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is do it again, or you could
we
go
should
again
fight
and fake.
Yeah. You guys down to fight this Omen again?
Ask for Astral Wall here. It's really important. She doesn't use it at all.
Can you Astral Wall? I don't know. Whatever's comfortable for you. Yeah. A. I don't know where he should walk. I've never played Astral.
He could just wall like spawn, pretty much.
Just wall like spawn or something, like CT spawn. I should peek
a little
this guy
out
here.
in front of spawn. You also have res to work with.
He could be walked up B because I didn't clear a kid. All good. Watch out, get that. It's fine, right. They could be, walked up. Yeah, them. I knew it. I should just hold there. I don't know.
Yeah, your positioning is just weird.
Yeah.
I just wrote down, I don't think you're scared, but I think, like I said, I think it's just like a roll swap up or something like that. And also just a combination of not playing this map very much.
Yeah, when I quit the game, that was when this map came out. There's someone like close right. He's like CT, I'm flashing for you. I'm gonna flash right side. Nice. This guy's gonna be on ping. Ooh. Reyna's gonna be probably, I don't know, she might lurk up Dish or some shit.
She could come main, she could be anywhere.
That's not a good thing to peek.
You just hold spawn. Good job. Yeah, so you kept looking like Dish and your jet was all the way pushed there.
Yeah.
So where do you like to play here?
I like, honestly, I don't know, on defense I like using Frenzy, because I don't know. I feel like if I can get Frenzy and I get one kill and I get armor, it's over. Like I feel like I just take over it.
Okay.
So,
I
like playing close here.
Yeah, it's a good. You behind this box here or?
No. Like I'll like, I don't know. Sometimes like jump peek or I play aggro and then go back if I need to.
I like to
they're
peek
going
this
fast.
with a ghost and then like dismiss away. This is good too.
Yeah, it's probably better with a ghost.
Because I mean, frenzy's good on this map, so but
Yeah.
this works.
I'll
Either
go
way,
ghost.
just go for the kill. E out, free run.
They're here. Fast A, fast A, fast A, fast A.
You can just run. Good job.
Could come to the door. I'm smoked. I'm playing the smoke. We could walk the smoke now, because it's about to fade. One door, one door. I'm fighting door. He went back to the door. He's in. We can tap. Oh, I whiffed. Nice, you got it. My ghost
job.
is so shaky right now.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, we won. Okay.
Yeah. My ghosting is so shaky right now.
It's kind of how it feels like that's kind of how your aim is. Peek B main. By actually, you could just play B main, and
Hey, man.
you can buy
I'm gonna
Spectre.
play. All my teammates are on.
Yeah, you can
I think I
stay.
have
You
to.
could fast flank A, fast flank A.
Okay.
Because this is what you want to do. If you expect them to go B and your whole team's there, just fast flank the other side. And if they actually are that side, then good.
I think it's B. Yeah.
Just run. If you get cipher tripped, you can.
Wait, no, one's holding me outside.
Okay.
Bomb's on me. I have bomb. I have bomb. I have bomb. I got bomb.
You should walk up to the corner to the left of the spike.
He has bomb, Spike.
Okay. You have
I'm
flashes.
gonna flash through. Guy's low. I never ADS with Spectre, but like I feel like at that range you have to ADS. I don't know.
It shoots slower, doesn't it?
Yeah, but like I don't know. From like distance, it's kind of hard to like
Yeah,
unless you're,
normally I just
tapping
like
it.
tap or like
Yeah.
not tap but like burst. Okay, so here we can play close door. Did one run out of door last round? I can't hear because I have it muted.
No.
Okay,
They ran
So-
out door late, but that was it.
You
But
can
that
play-
was because like
play like really close door. They probably know they have the gun advantage, so just play close door to the right of the door, and then
and just let them have it, man.
see if they can come in, and then you can come through the door and E out, and your Astra can back you up maybe.
Yeah.
I love going for this play.
AFU.
Can run through.
Flashing sight.
Let's go for the
We're
aggressive.
grabbing
here.
the second.
Okay.
I'm gonna flash him in. They could go back, or they're probably lurking spawn, or they could be like deep dish. On my way. And do we have sky flash or no? My bad. I'll grab after this. Give me like 5 minutes.
I know, I'm watching.
Why do you want to watch me play? I didn't get that vandal.
Wait, what? Someone else pick it?
Yeah.
Alright, go B. Ask your team, or you can flank arcade.
Can I go B?
Flank dish. I mean, don't. Actually, it's last round. You're fine. Just flank dish. Okay, your teammate's swapping you. That's good.
Oh.
Yeah, that's good. So
I'm
if
gonna walk down arcade.
teammate didn't want to swap you there, you could just push again like that. But another side. This is good. You might want to try to ult honestly, just for fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk down.
This is a goated play.
A. I'm gonna be fast flank dish. They all dish or they main? Okay. My ult's over. I'm gonna flash through for you. GG guys.
Yes. Where is this guy? What the hell?
He's gonna play.
Plot twist is on A.
Watch. We got timing. Where he's gonna ace. GG guys. I'll grab in like 2 minutes. My game's over.
Come pick a chicken.
Okay, 1 sec.
Yo,
Chill.
you wanna take a quick break?
No, I'm chilling.
Okay. So
Yeah, I'm not. I feel like that wasn't like super good game, but
no, I mean
I was doing bad, then I turned it up. So
I picked. I mean, the fact that you calmed the whole way through is very important. Like that's what we're talking about. I feel like before.
yeah.
So props to you for that. But I picked out a lot of things, Reyna specific and also like duelist specific. So the biggest thing, which I always find the biggest thing to help someone with, is that you're slow, non-aggressive, and your positioning is kind of weird. I don't think you're scared, but I feel like it's like you don't know where to go. I think it's partially because of that map and also maybe because you haven't played Reyna in a bit, or both. Probably mostly the fact that you haven't played Fracture, but
Yeah, like it's like Fracture Breeze, like, you know, I'm not like as confident I am. For example, say I get like Bind or something like Ascent and, you know, Haven. Icebox even I'm fine with. I like Icebox because like with Reyna, like you can literally, I don't know, there's so much like movement you could do and stuff. And you can play super aggro.
So basically, I'm just gonna be running you through like where to go on this map, and if you have any questions like Reyna specific, then,
Yeah.
But also,
I don't know.
I'll go ahead and read you the other like more minor things.
Yeah.
So, let's see. So
I know my aim was like very shaky also there.
Your aim's good. Like I can tell your aim's good. It's just you're kind of whiffing a few shots, but it's no big deal. So I wrote don't line of sight Reyna heal. Do you know what that means? Like whenever you heal, it's like a tether to the orb.
Yeah.
And if you break the line of sight to it, it stops healing you. And I saw you do that once, so make sure you
Yeah, sometimes
don't do that.
like I don't mean to do it. It's just like if I'm like, you know, like for example, someone else starts shooting you or whatever, then I instantly just go away. Or if I feel like someone else is there, then I'll just be like, okay, I have a finite amount of health. Or whatever.
Yeah. So it's no big deal. So your flashes for info are very good, and I feel like that's probably because you play Sky. Flashes give away your position to some extent. So also like when you flashed Arcade, I probably wouldn't have thrown that flash because like if you're like up here, if you're like up here and you don't see anyone, or like if you're ulting here, I would probably just like either walk out or just like swing and not flash. Because if you flash like this, I mean I know that your team just ran them over, but if you flash here, it's basically telling people they're dish that hey, I'm behind you. So think about that. I'm not saying you should never flash in scenarios like that, but it's just something extra to think about.
Yeah, the thing like when I use Reyna flash, it's usually like obviously like Reyna flash is like it's not as good as like a real flash, but like
it has its pros and cons.
It still does a lot. Like, you know, like someone has to shoot it, for example, and compared to a real flash where someone has to look away, you know. So it's like
there's some creative ways to use it. So I'm just gonna show you, like I told you I wouldn't have flashed here. Normally it wouldn't flash here unless there's an op or something.
Yeah, because like, you want to take this fight because it defeats the purpose.
Yeah,
like,
so I noticed
you
also
want them to know you're here.
Your crosshair placement and like how you peek is very, very good. Your aim's very good, even though you whiffed there. That doesn't really change my opinion about your aim. So here, you just want to take the fight. You can jiggle it, and then you can just swing. Make sure they're not crossing over here. And if they're not, then they can't be there because if you started here, it's not possible. So this play where you just flash out here is really good.
Yeah, honestly, I've never done that before.
Yeah.
I feel like when I would do it, I felt like I was playing a bit too passive when I know, I don't know, maybe like
after you flashed out
mini-map.
After you flashed out, you thought you were playing too passive?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
because
agree.
You'd
That's
see
what
like
I was
I'd
about to tell
walk. Like I'd start walking because like I don't know.
This is how I would do it. I would just flash, and then I'm running out, and then like right here I'm walking, Usually someone might sit in this corner, but it's quite rare, honestly. So here, this
Don't you see their gun regardless? Wouldn't you see it from up top?
You'll start to see it, but like if they're looking at you,
Yeah.
you might be screwed. So, so this is where, yeah. So like it's okay to walk all the way up here.
Especially
Especially,
you're exposed to a lot.
yeah. No, like this is good. This isn't even bad. People over here, you'd be surprised. Like I've walked into here like this a million times, and if your team's taking sight, the person on site's probably gonna be focused in main
Yeah,
anyway.
it's either that or they're playing like up top.
Yeah, or
playing,
like this or something, or just, you know, something really weird. But yeah, this is what you did here is fine. You just got one tapped, and also, I noticed you do this a little bit. Don't peek spawn like this. Don't do this, unless it's like a 5v1. But even if it's 5v1 and you die, it's a 4v1. So
yeah, see, yeah, like I said, like
Overpeaking.
sometimes like that's what I do is like I feel like sometimes, like I don't know the balance between
not like
knowing when
over
to
peeking.
peek. Yeah, not over peeking.
So I'll show
against,
you like the difference between this, the better spot to sit instead of here is just like right here, pretty
yeah,
much.
because then if they literally just run down, I get like 3 or
Yeah,
2.
and a lot of times people won't clear that, and then here this is fine if you want to sit like up here, but the ideal spot in my opinion is to get right
you
here,
play there, yeah.
or you can
hold
walk up a
off
little
there,
bit. So like this is something people might expect you to be like up here, but if you're right here, they're gonna have to hit a nice flick to kill you. So.
And I
I mean, I clear this. I know higher rank players might clear this, but even like in immortal players will not expect this at first, and I'm probably even prone to, you know, getting killed there. So
yeah, like sometimes like you know spots where they could be
but you
and
don't just
whatever,
clear
but
it.
like you just want to take that risk, you know. Sometimes
Yeah.
to take
So-
that extra second off or whatever.
So this is symmetrical here. So you can play this spot. This is, I never saw you push canteen, and basically pushing canteen is like kind of equivalent to coming outdoor.
Yeah, it's a powerful spot.
So
to take.
I'm gonna, like I said, B main and A main are the same in terms of like how often they get pushed. So I'm gonna talk about these two first before we go. So sorry for swapping around, but
All good.
basically here, I noticed you did walk up a little bit slow. It probably felt kind of weird. You know that this is something that's commonly peaked.
Yeah, it's a common, like if he's gonna op, he's either gonna hold that close or he's gonna wait until players come up main and then he's gonna
So if you really just want to take the fight, you can just swing out like this. But really what I do like probably 95% of the time is just come over here like this. Avoid any chance of getting opped. Not come up super close, but stay kind of like a little bit.
yeah,
So
like a mid-range, yeah.
yeah, and then kind of look here.
And then start clearing.
They can be right here because this is kind of common. And then from here just start clearing. And normally, obviously don't pull your knife out, but from here I'm kind of just waiting for them to peek me and see if they're trying to get info. By the way,
because
this
sometimes like the tower player likes peeking and whatever, right? So
yeah, and this spot's broken on defense. So try to use this if you're defending main.
Yeah, like
um,
Cypher players, like they're so annoying to go against a good Cypher that plays that
On this
bot.
site, yeah, like
Yeah.
you can hold these for a little bit, but whenever you're ready to push, make sure you kill a trip. It's almost always like right here. You
Yeah,
can
it's like a low trip.
just take the risk of pulling your flash out, and then from here where I would go is try to come here, clear this corner,
Yeah,
and
take
you don't want to
into-
run too far or too hard because yeah, if you can just walk up, if you can get to this point, if you can get to this angle right here and you're walking, I think you're gonna be really impressed with yourself because your aim's very good. So like, as long as you don't die to any of these cringe corners, then you're getting to.
Yeah.
This is the equivalent of this spot over here.
Yeah,
so-
it's like the exact same thing.
So we can play it
Really
farther
good.
back, or I like to play kind of closer up, depending on whatever gun you want to use. Again, instead of peeking here, I wouldn't normally peek this. I honestly still peek this sometimes, but I'm gonna tell you, this is a little over peeking, a little aggressive.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it's literally the opposite way. Same thing, like you said.
what you can do
off.
is you can come like right here. This is like literally the same
Yeah, and
thing
hold
as
an off angle
right here. It's the same thing as that. So you just kind of wait for them here instead of peeking. Another god tier spot is right here.
Yeah,
So you just kind of wait for
especially
them.
if you have like a player arcade or whatever. you're chilling.
Yeah, like yeah, they can come arcade, they can come be main, but there's also gonna be smokes in play. Like if there's ever an astral wall here, which is
Smokes,
pretty common.
Viper,
So like,
whatever.
this is really good because people aren't gonna clear this like a majority of the time. They're gonna be looking towards sight, and then again,
Mhm.
it's gonna be a crazy flick for them to have to hit to kill you. And in gold, I doubt it's gonna happen. So
Yeah, it's like usually like my games. It's like with like my MMR, I think it's like Plat, whatever.
also,
because like the MMRs.
yeah, it felt like a slightly higher elo game. So peeking, you can also peek from here. You can cross to this, and kind of go like this. Just kind of look for kills. We kind of want to wait like 5-10 seconds before we push. If we're gonna go for a hard push anyway, if you're just defaulting, this is just what you watch. You just watch these sorts of things here.
Yeah, like that's what like I feel like sometimes I do. You definitely would have seen where like I definitely should. I need to work on like taking more map control in areas because like that's literally Valorant is like the more map control you have, it's so much easier, you know?
Yeah, exactly, and that's your job is Reyna.
Yeah, so like just fight things so my team doesn't have to.
Wait, so where actually I just thought of some crazy idea that might help you. So where do you dog whenever you're playing Sky?
On this map?
Yeah, like right here. Where would you dog?
Usually I dog sometimes usually like to the close left in that cubby if I'm safe.
Yeah.
Well, it depends like on attack or defense.
Attack. If you're like right here where I am.
Yeah. I just dog up there because
Up
unless
here?
we know someone's op no to your left like the cubby.
Oh, just
Yeah.
up here and then that's it?
No. Oh yeah. And then I see if I can get it to tower.
Okay.
And I'll like clear up tower and then
Okay, so this is actually this might be a good rule for you to follow, since I said that you're just swapping kind of to like duelist again, even though you've already played duelist in the past. Like your muscle memory is more prone toward Sky right now. So like whenever you're thinking about where, like if you're confused about where you want to go on a site, just think about where you would dog. So like you're basically a dog. Like so instead of going here, like I don't know if you ever dog here, but this is definitely a good way for you to go. But you want to play it smart, of course. So you can flash up here. Be careful of these angles. Clear here, and then the extent to how hard you go is up to you. But definitely want to clear this corner. This is if you ever in a clutch situation, sit in this corner. This is a god tier spot.
Sometimes. Oh my god. Sometimes.
Sometimes. But
Chill.
are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. But
My
yeah.
mom's on my ass about chicken.
Yeah, I hear the chicken. I bet it's a good chicken though.
Hopefully.
So yeah, we could just clear this. This is like what you're doing with your dog. Your dog will probably die about here, but from here you can clear this out, and then from here you can like go
this
back
is a
down
hard
here.
kind of hard fight to take. Like I don't know for here. I don't know. I feel like it's just like not that comfortable, or like I don't know if I peek it right. But
No, the way
I think
are you talking about on defense?
Yeah. Or
So-
sorry, no. When I'm attacking it, or even regardless, like if I'm playing exits, but there shouldn't be anyone coming from that spawn side. Yeah.
So like if you're defending here, what I do is just wait, because yeah, this is sometimes an awkward fight to take, because they can peek you from here or like right here in the middle.
Yeah.
So I just wait, and then here they usually by the time they're like right here, they'll start to run. So like at that point you can just like peek them, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like, I think I did it in the game where I take that aggressive walk on the.
the rope. This
Yeah,
is a
like,
play
that's
I
really
almost always go
powerful
for.
spot.
Like I always
Really
go for this.
powerful.
So you can cross to the left like this and just kind of sit here and wait. You can also
Yeah,
just
but
sit,
it's
you can
just
just
to
sit here
hold.
and
Yeah.
crouch, and then peek from either side, because a lot of people won't expect it, and you can just get away
Yeah.
with a dismiss.
There's like no way people are gonna clear that in like Plat.
Yeah. Also, you can flash like I don't know. You can flash something weird. Oops. So like the cool thing about flash is it does give away your position, but only to some extent, right? So like if you flash, let me get to a wide open area. So like you see, I have to be somewhere in this radius, because you see, look on the minimap. I have to be somewhere in this big radius. So whenever you throw flashes, you can outplay people with your flashes, and so like I don't know what's a good example. It's kind of hard to think of an example. So say someone's like, okay, this is finally one. Say someone's running up here,
Yeah.
and then so like here's the flash, and then I throw the flash as if I'm coming from tower, right? They're gonna expect me to come from tower. This isn't the best example, but like they're probably gonna expect me to be tower, because that's like the most common spot, and then the flash is just like further confirming it for them.
Yeah.
And then
So
they're
they
gonna
might just like start holding tower.
like
for me,
never
and then-
gonna look here probably.
Yeah.
So that's something else to think about. It's just like a little tip. Flashes, yeah, okay. So now we can go to the other. Do you have any questions about here or A main or like A site? So like,
no,
wait,
not-
we're gonna talk about defense actually on this site.
Yeah.
Okay. So you could sit here. This is good. This is kind of a
Yeah.
risky
This
spot.
like, this off angle here. Yeah. Or you can
Um,
hold it like deeper. And
yeah.
let them come on.
And again, this is kind of like pizza. You have to fight to the death here, so hopefully you get like 2 or 3 when you do that. You can flash, of course. This is probably my favorite spot to hold from, because
Yeah, because you can peek left or right.
you can get spammed to this, so I like to play more
Yeah.
toward the left, and then whenever they're coming up, whenever they're like really far up, like right here, I'll swing and then try to get like
yeah,
2 or
then
3.
you can swing because you don't have to worry about getting wall bang.
And again, I would like to see you go for these peaks. You did
like more aggressive.
You did the one on A main, but this one you literally like you can see how tight this angle is. You can just hold like this.
Yeah.
If you full swing like this and they're all here, it's gonna be hard for you to get. If you have really fast, if you can tap them and E out, then go for it. But if I op, I usually hold like this. So if you're holding with a vandal, you just hold kind of like this. Someone usually walk into your vision, tap them, get out, and it's a free kill with your aim. Don't play behind this box. It's kind of just not good. So you can also peek arcade from here. You can of course play tower, but if you're playing duelist, it's kind of passive. Normally I would go for this peek here always like first. Whenever.
Yeah, it's just like that fast info.
Yeah, like not like every round, but like I would try.
Yeah.
I would peek
like switch
here
it up, like
early.
go from
like
main to arcade.
Exactly.
Switch, like back and forth.
Like A main, B main. Like I said, prioritize these two because they're
that's like
where people push most.
That's like the worst thing is like everyone knows like those games where it's like when someone's feeling it and then they just keep switching spots and then they're like right and shit, like people get scared.
Are they hacking? Yeah, like they start freaking out.
Yeah,
but this is what I do sometimes on eco round. So this spot's good. You saw how you actually did get away with this. You come through, get one E out. You can also play up here. I wouldn't suggest it as much. Other aggressive spots that you can play, again, just peeking this like this. Same thing as B main. You're just looking for the kill to dismiss away. This spot's really good. It's just like a one and done spot though. People basically never clear this. It's kind of shocking actually, but
yeah, usually a lot of like sentinels will like walk up on that or something.
Yeah.
Or like I don't know. Usually like when I would play like Sky or KO on this map, that's what I would do. I would literally just play close. I get my teammate and I'll just like throw a flash over and just
like when I play spot in Immortal, people don't clear it, and I just don't understand why. Because this is a spot that definitely you should clear. Like I always try to spam this, make sure no one's there, clear it. Like so this is something you could probably only use once. Also, if you're peeking here and there's no one, an automatic play you can do is just shift lock over to the left. Yeah. Play off angle and.
If they walk in your cross,
they're not gonna clear this to be honest. So.
Yeah.
Playing on site isn't really good as Reyna, so if you fall back though, if you fall back, then you can come back and just fight from here. And it's pretty normal. And then again up here, if you're attacking and you have spike down, holding here, here. You need to peek main from here, but normally just hold spawn up here because this is, whenever they come out from here, this is not where their crosshair will probably be. They're probably gonna be looking lower site or like toward A main, but not here. And then they're gonna have to adjust to you. So over here's a spot as well, but this is kind of weird. So now we'll go ahead and go to attacking dish and arcade, and then we'll talk about defending them, and that'll be it. Other than some questions you have. So attacking here, I usually just kind of run up. You can flash, but you don't have to. I make sure they're not here. This is like where the Reyna killed you, so check in there first. Then right here, and then before going to the right side of the box, you see this is revealed before the right side. So here, up here.
I apologize. I just got super distracted, bro. Is that a spray above you?
Yeah, that is actually a spray, but it's not like.
Oh no, I thought you sprayed it.
No, I did it. Yeah. I've seen that one before though. Yeah.
I've never noticed that before. You just don't notice things.
Yeah, I noticed something yesterday. We literally noticed something in another coaching session that I've never seen. If you're ever on mid window and Haven, look up to your left on one of the monitors. You'll see a little bare face or something.
Okay, back to what we're saying.
So clear this. This is where the Reyna one tapped you. So clear here and then clear here to the left of the box because. Again, this isn't something low elo players clear, but we already know that they can be here because we play
really
there.
Spot,
So and if we're clearing to the left, you see this is exposed first, not the right side of the box. So we go here, here, and then here.
And then
And then I usually expect this instead of lower, and then.
Yeah, I do that a lot. Like if there's a heaven spot, I just prioritize like holding the heaven because like a lot of people just get like antsy and whatever, and they'll like want to peek
this one especially, like this is where people peek a lot. And then I kind of just walk out. A lot of the time, as you rank up, Killjoy will put a turret here. It's really annoying. You just have to kill it and basically just run away. You can't do anything. Or you can just run up tower. But yeah, if we're attacking from here, a lot of the time I will just run up here, like throw a flash, and look around for sight. As my team should be pushing up here, right? Usually there'll be like a smoke, Viper wall. Again, you can also clear behind these boxes and then shift walk up here.
Yeah, you
Hopefully
just gotta be worried about.
Yeah, someone's sitting right here, kind of cringe.
Yeah,
But
sometimes we like hold it with just a shotgun or something.
yeah, so I usually. You can even
Usually,
just.
like jet players go up there or something.
You can chill arcade for a little bit because you actually have a lot of like.
Info. Yeah.
But you're gonna want to be careful of tower. So you're gonna walk up or go here most of the time. I usually opt for this way because you can also get into these corners here and here that we're talking about. So if we can get to here,
if you can get down here, it's super powerful.
So defending it, we kind of already talked about that, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, like what was I gonna say? Yeah, I feel like so. Definitely. So like what you said was maybe it's like okay, my aim is obviously like terrible that game, but like I don't know. Like I know I have good aim. It was just I don't know.
I would just go for the aggro peaks. Like go for the aggro peaks here and here. Still like.
It's just like literally swing with confidence, and then because like what happens like when you play Reyna, like it's like fine to take super aggressive things, you know?
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
to get those kills for your team, whatever.
And with the way we're calming, it's especially fine to go for them because there's obviously like bad ways you can go for aggressive fights, but I would say that pretty much all the fights you went for were like fine, like good fights you could have gone for.
Yeah, definitely. I probably just could have played a bit more aggressive.
And if no one on your team is saying where to go, I would suggest continuing to like take the IGL role.
Yeah, that's what I usually do. That like
it's very
I'm
valuable.
fine with taking IGL. But if someone's gonna Comm, then I'll let them take it.
Just or like supplement them a little bit and.
But I feel like that's literally just because like I've played in team play before, like obviously not high level. Like I played in like a tournament before. We got shit on by a tier 2 team. It's like it's kind of embarrassing. But
no, so I mean, so you have that experience. So it's very good for your. It's gonna be very good for your rank here pretty soon for sure. So
yeah, like I said. Oh, sorry. Go.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, like I said, like we talked about in DMs where it's like literally I feel like I put in the time at least 4 hours, 5 hours a day, like in just playing ranked instead of like DM whatever. I feel like I'll definitely just like fly through ranks and whatever.
I think he will too. I think it's just getting a feel.
Because I wouldn't even say I'm hard stuck. I don't think I'm hard stuck.
I was surprised to see your gold, honestly. I thought you'd be plat.
Yeah.
So.
Like I said, like it's just something in the back of my head that's like, oh shit, my friends are gonna think, oh my god, he's like plat, he's gold, he sucks. But like literally rank is just like so stupid. Like it's just I don't know, it's literally nothing, and I don't know. But it's
tell yourself it means nothing, but you still want to get really good at it. Maybe that's a new approach you could take. Also, fuck your friends. What do you think friends think about it? That's all you.
It's like I have like friends that are immortal, and they're like, they want to play and shit, and then they see that I'm like whatever, and they're like they're not down.
Nah, you're gonna be there soon though for sure. So yeah, keep calming. You can definitely improve your comms though. Like your comms overall I'd rate like 7 out of 10. There's room for improvement.
Yeah, I feel like my mid-round comms are not the best. Like mid-round, it's like my start of the round comms are I feel like pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. Like you have a plan, but one thing I can tell you to help with that is this game changes like second to second, just like life does. So like
one kill ends the round, like some like super like some of the smallest things. Like for example, I don't know, say we're pushing dish. That like what they threw that omen smoke, and I called that he's probably gonna push up off this. Like that like completely changes. Say we wanted to go fast dish or something. Now we have to like counter for this omen that he could be holding close with a shotgun or whatever, you know?
Yeah, and so like if you like as things are changing, that's when you need to take like initiative with the comms. So like if if that's happening, call the omen. If you get a kill and you think it's probably better to go B after you get the kill A because they're gonna start rotating, just say, all right guys, they're probably gonna rotate A, let's go B. Vice versa if you're on B and you want to go A, if you're on a different map, or all right guys, our lurking Jett got a kill. Let's have her make a noise, then we can walk up A or something like that. Like just trying to calm throughout the round will help you, and your comms are gonna carry you too for sure. Comms and aims are your strong suit. Your weak spot right now is positioning and
like
kind of
I told you before.
It's the map I think, but yeah. Definitely have room for improvement on other maps too. So
another thing I had a question about. So honestly, what would you think are like the next steps on like how to approach
improving?
This? Yeah. So like obviously like, we talked and you said you are like similar position. or like you didn't want to play ranked as much, whatever. You were like, whatever. You said you were on like Plat on that time, and like you felt like you weren't improving, and then you just like had a big spike.
Wait, what was the context of this? I can't remember.
Taking like the next steps from like this. So say
Like to
after we're
improve,
done
to get to the next rank. For me, I don't know. I ranked up really easily. For you, I think the next steps are going to be like thinking like just literally just imagine all the maps, just imagine the possibilities that you can go. Cause like really, if you keep pushing the same place, and you're not getting creative, like being creative is really important.
It's just autopiloting if you do that.
Yeah, sort of getting off of autopilot. I'm not saying you did autopilot. Cause I think you definitely did pretty good this game, but I mean definitely you could improve a lot.
Yeah.
So like let's just count like where we can push here. Like you have this is one way you can push. This is technically branches off into two. Just this one way branches off into two. This is one way to push. 3, 4. If we're pushing this way, 5, 6, 7, 8. So like there's 12 rounds and a half. That's 8 ways you can go, and you can do creative things with each one of those.
Yeah.
So like you know the 5-man walk-up dish. That's
Like I always do that. Like if I'm playing this map and I know we're on a shit buy, you might as well just try it, bro.
Like just do something. Tell your team to do something special on an eco. I think it's gonna be like I think that is gonna be your next step is trying to imagine good plays, but also communicating them to your team. Because if you plan on being an IGL, which I think you would make a good one, a very good one later on. I think you want to keep practicing that, but first you need to know all the ways that you can push as a duelist. Because if you know all the ways that you can push as any duelist or that any duelist can, then you're going to be better at playing against other better duelists because you're already going to know what the possibilities
like,
are.
What's going to happen. Yeah.
So, like, I mean, like, I don't know how you play on other maps. Hopefully a little better than here. Also, this could just be an off game.
No, I don't know. Like I said, it's like I didn't play all day.
Like it just happens. So.
Whatever.
Yeah. So so here I'm gonna talk about pushing dish. So you just place your crosshair here. This is really awkward to push. Pushing here is not fun, but you can do it on an eco because you can catch people off guard. People like to peek this. People like to peek here. So I just always kind of go like this, literally. Yeah. Like I don't like to go to the left side. The awkward thing about this is so basically kill this and then you can walk up, but we'll get to that in a second. The weird thing about this is they can actually hide here as you walk up on this side, and then they won't be able to see you. So
I never know that. I never knew that.
Yeah, people do know this in higher ranks, and they will do it to you. So like
that's
they just kind of wait, but then also you have to be if you're doing this on defense, you have to clear here. So, but if it's only one person on attack coming up this way, and they don't think to check this.
Like for example, like a sentinel lurker or something.
Yeah, so like this is a good play. If you're on a defense, then you can do this. Also, I'd like to see you fast flank more on. You know how you got the spike over here once?
Yeah.
Going here.
Yeah, when I had the spike, I should go for the fight, like the next fight or something.
Yeah, like, but also just fast flanking like everywhere here. Like you can fast flank here. This map is made for fast flanking because it's just a big circle.
Because like. Yeah. When they're on, like, you say, like, for example, Reyna's on the flank, like, people get scared of that, like, stuff, like, you know?
Yeah, if you just kill one and run away and then go back to what you would have normally done, then that's gonna, no, it's, yeah, that's good if you do that, because, like, so, like, yeah, say you run over here, you kill one, and then the person that you killed is gonna come to their team, or their team's gonna know on the minimap, their Reyna's flanking, and so the whole time that you're running back here to just defuse the spike, they're gonna be watching this flank. You're gonna be in their head about, they're worried about
where
you.
Can you be? Yeah.
So and then again, this is like, you did it here. You can fast flank B main. So like this is the advantage of peeking, A main and B main, right? And this is applies on any map. So if you peek this and there's nobody here, so again, you'll play against lurkers and it's very frustrating to die whenever you're like, whenever when you're walking up here and then someone's sitting in this corner.
Yeah. With shorty.
Yeah.
Doing nothing for the round.
30 seconds in, but yeah, if you can get here, and also peeking B main, the same thing. You just run here, flank, and again, if you're playing against sentinels, this is going to be less effective. But if you're against no sentinels or a sentinel that doesn't play stuff, it's much more effective.
Okay.
So, but fast flanking very valuable. You can fast flank here to here, here to here, here to here, and then here to here, vice versa. All this stuff.
I feel like when it's like something. Every time I see Killjoy, when I'm playing duelist and I'm an entry, just just tilting,
Yeah.
Like, entering against Killjoy is the most annoying thing, because it's like the turret. Sometimes like you have to break the turret, and then he'll swing off the turret. No one trades you, whatever.
Yeah, and also faking is very good into a Killjoy.
Yeah.
Like killing the turret, asking your team like, all right, let's put 3 toward A. Someone else and I will fake. I'll kill the turret,
Yeah,
make
break
her
the
use her
turret, this
util.
turret, Yeah.
She'll call her team to rotate. They'll have like only 2 on A. We can, you know, like 5v whatever on A.
Yeah.
So if we're walking up here, this is, I hate dropping from here. It's not very fun.
Yeah,
I normally just
yeah.
kind of like clear this a little bit, try to see what I can up here, here. You can also see there, just flash and just drop. Also, when you drop, you can shoot.
Yeah,
you know that?
shoot. Yeah, it cancels your audio.
Yeah. So that's about all for this map. Like, it's not really like I don't hate this map. I kind of like it. Also, kind of have moments where I don't like it, but
It's better than Breeze.
yeah, I don't like Icebox. I don't like Breeze. I know you said you like Icebox, but it's definitely my least favorite map.
Yeah, it's like Icebox is like all right, you know.
Yeah.
Back then when it first came out, everyone hated it, and then it like grew on them.
Yeah,
Breeze
Sin's
has
definitely
always
my
just been
favorite. Followed by
trash.
Bind and Haven.
Yeah.
So do you have any other general questions or like questions about other
honestly,
maps or anything? Random questions.
I feel like if you're down, do this again in a month or 2.
What I always tell people is if you hit, so for you, if you hit Plat, which you certainly will, we'll have another session.
I'll be Plat by next week.
And I have yet,
100%.
I have yet to
Double coach.
have anyone. Yeah. So as soon as you hit Plat, just tell me and we'll have another session. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah,
I tell people that
like
when they ask.
I'll be Plat next week.
Okay.
Like,
Let's have it. We'll just have another session then, cause
honestly,
yeah.
I feel like I'll rank skip, so that's why I'm saying that. But
Yeah. I mean, if you just play your, I feel like you'll rank up. So again,
Yeah.
what's the main takeaway from this? It's try to get to these spots, right? Like whatever,
Yeah.
however you want to,
Taking
like
more
this
power
spot
from
here, this spot here. If you can get on attack specifically, because I know you said your attack's worse, and I kind of agree a little bit. If you can get to these spots, like I don't know what you want to call these spots, like power spots or whatever.
Spots, I don't know.
So like on any map, you need to find and think about what the power spots are. It's not just this map. Every map has them
Yeah,
on every
map
site
has like really good spots. Yeah.
that you can walk up to on attack. And because like, you know, obviously you came outdoor and then you're kind of unsure what to do for a little bit maybe, and like
Yeah,
this
I
is
think I
time you
was
could be
just
using to
holding,
get up here. And
yeah.
So yeah, I'll coach you next week. And yeah, that
Yeah,
we can do that for free. So for sure.
Got you.
Like
So
I don't really,
your
I don't really
thing's
care much
up
about money.
for 25 right now, right? You
Yeah,
changed
yeah.
the price?
No, you just send me 20 though. Whenever I'm
Okay,
not worried
okay.
about the time frame either. It's no problem.
I got you. Oh yeah. Okay. Another thing. Honestly, so what did you? I know you said solo queue is obviously better because it's better discipline. So like that's what I've been like trying to learn. So like with my Vandal, what I would do, I don't know if you ever saw, but like I had an issue where I would like literally, if I missed my first shot, missed my first burst, it's that crouch, you know. But
Yeah.
like I was trying my like hardest like recently, and in DM whatever, it's just where I'm literally only bursting and I'm only tapping, because like you should never crouch. Obviously, crouching is like terrible in this game, and the only time I use crouch is to throw off someone's pre-aim. Is like
Yeah. There's
Like, I don't
actually,
know.
believe it or not, there's actually such thing as crouch spray, which some higher ranked players say is good sometimes. I don't really understand when, but
oh yeah. Have you ever seen that thing that Tenz does? He doesn't like pro play where he like spams crouch. He like spams crouch, and then when he's like he does it against like people that have deagles, because like you know with like deagle, how like anyone with a one-shot gun feeds off someone that stops moving, you know?
Yeah.
So like what he does, like he'll move like left and right, and he
Consistently.
spams crouch and shoots. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
like really broken.
crouch is a valuable tool to have. Also, you can crouch under objects that you wouldn't normally be able to.
Yeah.
But you can.
And
It's
throw it above
definitely
people.
much easier to use crouch in a bad way than it is to use it in a good way. So
Yeah. So
it's good to unbind it, but I'm actually gonna bind mine right now and just keep it because I find myself needing to use it to like hide behind stuff more now.
yeah, sometimes like I don't know. Sometimes crouch is like
Useful.
it helps. Yeah, like sometimes it helps. Obviously, like crouch ranks bad, especially in lower ranks. It's literally the worst. Crouch
like-
rank is the worst in lower ranks
It,
because like
it makes your like the way that I realize how bad it is.
your
is
hitbox bigger. Yeah.
it also like if you're aiming at someone's chest because you have bad aim in lower ranks, if you crouch, you're making that your head, and just makes you quicker to kill. Also,
Yeah.
you're slower when you move when you crouch, so it's easier to track. It's easier to shoot.
Yeah, and like most people like, I don't know. I'll be honest. Most people in like Plat and below,
Crouch a lot.
they don't even mean to do what they do. So like they don't mean to kill you. You know?
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Like,
makes sense. Yeah.
like they don't have a plan. Nothing. It's just like I'm not gonna like I definitely do it too. Some things it's just like you get lucky, it worked. Try it again, and then you get shit on, but it's fine. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was say, but good job today. It was a tough game, but good job for calming. Good job for like. Pretty much just learning in general.
Yeah. The last thing was, so like, what would you suggest? Is like, should I just? Cause so like I have like some guy I met and like we've been playing and whatever, and but like so like most of my games like with him. So like I don't know if I should probably solo queue more, because I feel like solo queuing probably gets that nerves off me and shit like stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna build your confidence.
Yeah, like I feel like once my confidence goes up and stuff, like when I'm fighting, it's like over. Like not over, like like I'll play like 10
You're
times
gonna
better.
have crazy games though, for sure. And also,
Yeah.
duoing. There's nothing wrong with duoing. Like I would actually suggest doing it once you get higher rank, or even if you want to duo now sometime. But like I said, just like majority of the time, probably solo. And just like build your confidence, get comfortable.
Because like it helps you like work on yourself.
On your
and,
mental,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, and like literally, because sometimes like literally you can't rely on, like it's bad to say this, but you can't rely on your teammates sometimes. Even like high play, like sometimes it's just better to play by yourself or whatever.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I play by myself a lot. So, but yeah.
And also just to like queue ranks. Doesn't matter. Like just do it.
Yeah, just queue it. Don't play. I know a lot of people like to play unrated. And that like either play unrated or Smurf, and that messes with your like just everything. It's gonna throw you like how you play off in your own rank, because it's just tough. Also, if you really want to find these quote-unquote power spots on other maps, just open up a custom game and just think where you want to push, and I can just show you another one next time, even if we get fracture again.
Hopefully we don't.
Yeah, because
that was like a fingers crossed map.
Honestly. Yeah.
That was a fingers crossed map that I did not get. It was either that or breeze. My breeze, like, especially with the new breeze, I hate entering on B. B is like horrendous to entry. Like, I don't know. The most annoying site to me to entry is probably B in any map.
I think it's actually a little better to entry now, but than before. If you notice before, people would pretty much exclusively go A. At least in my games, like people would only
everyone
just
goes A.
Yeah. Now I feel like B is a little more balanced for attackers, just because there's like that wall in the back, and it kind of separates the defenders from the attackers, and they can't just peek from God knows where, pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
I like Breeze slightly more now though, but still I think Icebox needs a slight work. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like Fracture is like not as bad as people like hit it as. Like
I don't mind
that map. Definitely the most hated map right now.
It's just weird. Like just look at it. It's just weird. There's ropes that go through the whole map.
It just doesn't fit things.
Like down here.
I feel like this map should be smaller.
Yeah. Oh. Also, I think you can get on this beam.
You used to be able to. There was a glitch. Like you used to be able to actually like drop off the beam.
Remember watching that?
It was like a clip of like a sooner or something. Damn, you can get up there too. Imagine you could like reclimb up.
Yeah, guys. All right, guys. I'm flanking A. I'm hiking. Like holy.
Yeah. So,
we're not even real trees.
Should I also just like keep what's it called? Just probably just keep DMing and just keep playing like Reyna from now on until like I get higher up, and then I'm like more confident in trying other roles.
I mean agents or roles. Like are you asking me if you should one trick Reyna or if you should just stick to duelist?
Just like stick to that duelist category.
Yeah, you should definitely stick to duelist category. I think you should also branch out into Jett a little bit, because the overlap over Reyna and Jett is like pretty. It's pretty good. And if you don't like playing Reyna on Breeze, then Jett's a very good alternative. Like I find myself playing Jett a lot on Breeze, pretty much almost always.
Yeah, like I cannot stand playing.
Your Reyna's gonna get locked, and you also always want to dodge, so you can play.
Oh no, I got my finger on it. I remember where it is. I got my finger on it at all times, right before the game starts.
Yeah, you got it then. But if you don't, you got Jett.
Yeah. Obviously, like I think we'd like my friends. We were trio queue. We used to trio queue, and like me and him would pick Jett.
Trying to walk into each other.
So no, like Reyna and I'd get Reyna, he'd get Jett. So then like our teammates, like you can't like tell your team to pick smokes. Like no one's gonna like they're gonna think like it's funny. Like why was you guys both intellect duelists? Like
you guys were in a trio queue triple duelist. Sorry. Can we get a sentinel smoke?
No, like we'd make our other friend play smokes or Viper. Or, like
yeah.
I feel bad, but like he's winning us the games too because he's so.
Yeah, I'm lucky because my duo plays like Viper or Chamber, and Chamber's also just basically a duelist.
Yeah, Chamber's
with
really
trips.
good.
Yeah, so that's something you branch off to. If you want to go try another role, but it's kind of still duelist, like a Sentinel duelist hybrid, you can do that. But for right now, just stick to Reyna. Try to learn the ins and outs of Reyna, and then slowly branch into Jett. And Neon's just like not trash, but she's mediocre
so hard
and
to
she's
play.
weird.
She's like,
you literally just hold
not
sprint.
good for a team. She's like, I feel like she's like, maybe she's good as like. One thing I hate is her wall. Her wall is so grief. It literally does shit for the team, in my opinion.
You can't turn it. And it hurts your teammates like Phoenix wall.
No, like literally, it's hard to flash through it, and I don't know. It's just like so grief in my opinion because like you're literally saying, hey, we'll keep this lane. Once the wall drops, the enemy could be wherever, you know?
Yeah.
Unless you guys fight through the
wall.
wall.
Unless the Neon's crazy as well. But yeah, that's
like
topic
prod
for another
movement
day.
or something. Prod movement or something. I don't know.
All right, I would like to wrap up the video, but do you have any last questions before? Cause like, it's okay if you do. We can talk about them.
Honestly, I don't think so. Like other than like now, I don't know. I'm just gonna probably gonna go eat and then queue some games.
Okay, good. Yeah, just keep warming up however you have been. If your aim feels off, if you get tilted, if you have a bad game, just go back to warming up and then go back into a game after you warm up again.
Oh yeah, one last thing. Question on my aspect on. I feel like my crosshair placement wasn't that bad. Some spots it's probably iffy when I peeked, right?
I think your crosshair placement was very good overall. Like I noticed, I thought that to myself here, because you're doing it really well here. So specifically there, but yeah.
Yeah.
I
feel like. Yeah, that was just last. We're good there.
Yeah, no, that was your crosshair placement's good overall, so I wouldn't worry about that. Your aim's good, your crosshair placement's good. Just maybe if you're whiffing, like I noticed you're kind of just like you even said yourself, like you're like delayed in shooting. I don't know why that might be, but maybe you could think about that a little bit.
Yeah, like I don't know. So a main issue I've been having was my micro aim. So like once I miss my first bullet, is like being able to flick right back to it. So like
what's your sense?
0.35. Let's just say that like I'm a no okay, so I'm just saying that is 800 DPI.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just,
okay.
It's just easy.
That's fine. I mean, I don't know. It's just gonna be a matter of somehow you can practice micro flicks on aim lab, maybe like try to get, because like that is a mechanic in and of itself to practice.
It's just like micro readjusting. That's it. Like if I miss my first bullet, be able to go right to the next.
Yeah, I mean, you have potential. You have promise. I believe in you to get easily immortal in the matter of like months, maybe 1 or 2 months, depending on how much time you put in.
Like like literally, I'm just gonna like honestly just say fuck. I don't know, work on myself, whatever. Because that's
if you ever have thoughts of like whatever your friends think or like stuff like that, just divert your attention to like self-improvement pretty much, because that's like, really all that matters. So
yeah, as long as I'm improving, it's like whatever. Because at the end of the day, one day they're gonna want to play with me. So
one day they're gonna be looking at you winning the championship game, something like that. Okay. Yeah, I want to wrap up the video, but again, if you get Plat, we can have another session. So
okay, sounds good.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Let me know. You can just DM me like we have been.
Yeah.
Whenever. So.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.
Yep.
It means a lot. And yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Yep. See you. Good night.
Good night.
All right, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. He was fun to coach. That was a fun little session. If you guys want coaching, link in the description. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.